So today we're talking about one of my favorite subjects, and we're talking about team culture and how to build a winning team culture. Vince Lombardi once said that leadership is not just one quality, but a blend of multiple qualities. And I think the same thing can be said about culture. So I brought Jake Rockwell, my co-host, in to show you guys a couple of tips, tricks, and a few things that he has done throughout the years to build his team up to almost 50 agents, and they're nearly on pace to closing 500 deals. So his trajectory has been amazing, and I think one of the main things that he's been able to do to grow that is through the great culture that he's built. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And if you're new to the channel, hit comment, like, subscribe and share the video if you got any information that you're thinking is valuable. So let's jump right in. Jake, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man? I'm dressed for a cold day of golf. As you can see, I'm a golfer.
Yeah, what's that all about? Tell me about those. You got
I've got
150 golf balls or something.
yeah, those are balls from like the different courses that I've played, or me and my son have played throughout the country and so forth. So we continue to add, different golf courses, with the logos on them, and then yeah,
That's
over
awesome.
next to it is we've got
Yeah,
I used to have a large e-commerce company, a billiards company, believe it or not. And that was a featured article I got written up in Entrepreneur Magazine in their startup section back, I don't know, 15 years ago, and talked a lot about the success we had with that company and marketing and so forth. So just a little shadow box.
nice, man. I like it. It's a trophy
Yeah.
case. And then I see all your awards and accolades over there next to it too. So let me ask you to jump into this culture subject. I know it's we've talked on it multiple times. You've talked to hundreds of realtors at a big realtor seminar that we're sitting at, and we've talked to multiple leaders on this subject of team culture. And I know every time that we have this conversation, it's a little bit difficult for you to have it because you feel that you've gotten a little bit lucky. But I know that there's things behind it, because luck is, hard work and preparation meets opportunity. So what is your first initial thoughts when someone says, how did you build such a great team culture in real estate?
Yeah, obviously culture, the way I describe culture and the importance of it is especially when you have a team, you got a lot of different things that make up a great team, regardless of what industry you're in. And I believe that culture is the glue that keeps it all together. Because if you have a bad culture where people aren't happy, or there's a lot of negativity and so forth, then it's not going to keep the team together. It's not going to keep the group and the vibe together. And I know you mentioned in the beginning of the video here that, to talk about some tips and tricks, and there really isn't any like tips and tricks. And, there's things that we do to add to a culture, but I don't think you can just wake up one morning and build a culture, because I think culture's a mindset from the team leader's standpoint that projects out to, the management and the other team members and so forth. And I do feel lucky, that we've got the culture that we have. But like you said, I mean, it's to me, it's a genuine feeling of caring and putting my all into the team members, and helping them see what's possible and helping them get everything they want. Obviously, we do a lot of different things that bring the whole team together. But, when there's a good team culture, you got people that just love and live your brand, right? For us, they live and bleed Rockwell. They love promoting that they're on our team. They love being with us. And I know we'll share, I know you had sent out an email to the team, asking team members to describe what they felt the Rockwell culture was like. And it was pretty awesome to see those emails come in. And, my wife seeing those emails come in, and just seeing those genuine responses from the team members. It's pretty special. So yeah.
Yeah, and so I've been reading a lot on leadership lately, and I know we're not talking about leadership in today's video, but I think that ultimately they bleed into each other, right? Great leadership ultimately produces a great culture, and a lot of people talk in like war, right? That with great leadership, people are literally willing to put their life on the line to go out and battle when they have vision and they have a good leader, and things are set out right, and for them to go and complete their quote unquote mission. Well, I think the same with like real estate and building teams. When you have good culture, people are literally willing to come work for you. I know that we had someone, and this isn't the case, but we had someone say in our team meeting that they would have worked for Rockwell for 5%, their
Right.
5% commissions, right? Or 10% or something kind of crazy like that. So and it's a testament to a lot of all of other videos that you've said, like it's not all about leads. It's not all about just, the splits and the leads. Culture matters, right? When you're working with team members. So with that being said, what are some ways that you've implemented things to build culture along the way? Is there team events? Is there things isolated? I know you do client events. What are the team events look like? Team bonding? What are some ways that ultimately that mixture, that blend, that have led to you building this thing?
Yeah, obviously the most important part is genuinely caring about our team members and their well-being and helping them get to where they want to get to in life, not just the number of sales, but everything. And so when we haven't heard from an agent in a while, someone on our team is reaching out to them to just check in with them, see if there's anything we can do to help. And it's just pure genuine because we do care about our entire team. We love them. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff together. We want our team members to bond together. So we do a team event every month where we will either go bowling or go do the go-karts or go to a game, do a meal together, some type of event every month we have to bring our team members together and sometimes their families as well, to really get to know each other and bond. And when you have a large team, you start to get these little groups within there, not like, the negative type of groups, but just people start hanging out and they bond with each other. And some people get along with, or connect better with certain people. And so it's really cool to see. But yeah, it's a lot of that being in the office. We've been, our team meetings, we're very consistent and structured with our team meetings now. And it took years to get, attendance. And I mean, we get like almost full attendance on those. And it's awesome. We get half the people in person, half in Zoom. And the challenge is next month when we put together a blocked prospecting time every day and see what attendance we get then. But that's my mission for 2023, is to really get a little bit better structure on prospecting for our agents and helping them accomplish what their
Yeah.
goal.
And you guys, this is a community-based channel where we're also looking for ideas. Yes, we're passing along the things that we know that have helped us be successful. But if there's ideas that you guys have had as team leaders, throw it in the comments below. We love to share ideas and collaborate with other leaders in the industry. So let me talk to you about bad, cancerous, infectious, poison in the water when it comes to maybe someone that is came and infiltrated the team and just doesn't fit with, hey, support, collaboration, helping each other out, and they just think it's all money, 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 money. Like, how do you deal with that, and where have you seen that along the line? Have you seen that along the line yet, or is that something you've never had to deal with so far?
Not a lot. I mean, but there is some, and I think that the key is when you have someone in your organization that's cancerous and that has a negative vibe. Our main when we bring a person on our team, one of our main requirements is that they're happy. They're happy and they leave their problems at the door. We want them to be happy. If they're not happy, then we're not the right fit. And And so, open door, open communication. When we see someone that's unhappy, we want to get to it right away, because the last thing you want is people going around talking to other people. Oh, this is bad, or whatever. It's not good for the team. It brings people down. And so if it's something that can't be solved, then it's just not the right fit. And they're going to have, maybe there's a better place for that team member. Because you just, one person, one bad apple can really bring down a whole team. And we have a little bit of that once in a while. And it's just a matter of, really having a sitting down with that person, find out what's the real root of the issue, what's causing it. Is it personal? Is it really part of the business, or what? And just explaining what that does to a team, and just being fully transparent with that person.
Yeah, so meeting it head on and not really beating around the bush. But I think that you do a good job also with that monthly, pretty much opening your calendar and saying, hey, anybody needs to come and have some one-on-one time and talk to me about your goals and where you're at. And always having those genuine check-ins probably helps out with that a lot. Being on your team, I haven't had any kind of really experiences with people ultimately bad mouthing the team, because I mean, people are happy, right? They're either, and if they're not happy, typically it comes down to the folks on our team know that it's on the agent, it's themselves through our tracking. It's like, did you make your calls? Did you do this? Did you do that? It's not because something that the team wasn't able to fully support and help out with.
Yeah, most of the time they're unhappy because of money and splits and all that. And it's, if they're not leveraging the team properly, or they're not doing their part of it, then I mean it's hard to have success, But I mean, an agent can leverage a team more than a team can leverage an agent. And someone that really leverages the team, that if it's a great team, they can do a lot. They can put a lot of time back in their calendar and make a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, I was just kind of looking through some of these responses from when you asked everybody to kind of describe the culture, and there's a few that stand out. Let me read a few of these. So Lisa, she's an awesome agent on our team. She's all, I created a vision board a few years ago showing that I wanted more than anything to belong and be a part of a tribe I was proud of. Working at the country club, I would see the Rockwell tents being erected at the club for all the events, and Jake being a confident and friendly walking billboard, and I was sold. I literally belong to the coolest brand in town, but better than that is I genuinely belong to the Rockwell tribe. And I mean, that's almost hard for me to even, read, because it's just, it gives, raises the hairs on your arms and so forth. But we've got Mandy, to me, Rockwell creates an atmosphere of acceptance and belonging to everyone. It provides a culture of support and humanity to every socioeconomic class and demographic. Rockwell is the heart of our community. To me, that is everything. Thankful I found you guys, which is really cool. What else? Tim, the ability to be myself and all of the different perspectives that the team members bring. I like Mike's, badass and fun, well-trained and positioned to help our clients. Yvette, I am so impressed with how helpful and kind everyone is on the team. We are an eclectic group of individuals who support and accept each other and lead with kindness and love. It gives you kind of a small picture into how our team members feel about being on our team, and you don't just create that overnight. You don't build it. It's just a I don't know what the word is. It's just natural, right? And
Yeah.
And it started with with two agents. It's just, and it does start. It starts from the top, and it bleeds down through the team, right? Because then when the leader truly, genuinely has that mindset and that feeling and that culture in their mind, it spreads, right? And so people feel that, and that spreads to the next person. And so our management team, truly cares about all of our agents and wants the best for them. So pretty
Yeah,
neat.
and there's one other one I want to highlight that I was taking a look at the list here. Paul West, he said, a welcoming environment where one's peers are not looked at as competitors, but as partners in a sustainable, growth-oriented business model where all can be financially rewarded. And the reason I wanted to look at that one is just because a big a big thing about culture is also how you're selling the vision to people, right? And not necessarily selling it, but how you're sharing the vision with someone. And ever since I partnered with you, every phone call that I've seen you take with one of the agents on the team, and I've heard it about two or three times now sitting in front of you, someone says, "All right, boss, I'll get onto it," or something along the lines of boss, right? And you say, "No, no, 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 don't call me boss. I'm your partner," And I think the way that you have positioned that so naturally that we're all in business together and we're business partners really helps boost confidence and morale throughout the organization because you don't necessarily feel that you're working for someone, you're working for yourself. And at the end of the day, we're all 1099, so we are working for ourselves. But I think that language, that verbiage infused into your culture is very powerful. What are your thoughts on that? And
Yeah,
why do you bring that up? Why do you say that?
I can't stand when people say that they work for me. I mean, even employees. I mean, we're all, and it's not, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so happy to be on your team." It's not my team. It's our team. Yes, I'm the leader of it, and but it's our team. We've all built it together, right? And so, yeah, it's yeah, we're all
Well,
partners. We're all building it together, and it's a special thing when you really get it and it's working and you can tell. And when you get responses like this, you know that that something's working, right? And
yep.
people aren't leaving the team. People are lining up to join the team. They want to be a part of that.
Yeah, and that's a testament to a winning culture is that we're no longer out there locally recruiting to our team, like hammering the phones. People are calling in asking, "Hey, can we be a part of your team and can we work with you guys?" So, other than that, I mean, it's kind of short and sweet and it's ongoing. We'll make a couple more videos in the future on this topic and what is helping us grow. But do you have any final thoughts on the subject before we wrap up here?
Yeah, I think for any team leaders, independent brokerage owners out there, you have to start by truly caring about the agent. And when that what that means is pouring into them with support, training inside the business and outside the business. And that's really where it starts. And because really, if you're building a team, if they're not happy and they're not successful, you're not going to win either. And so it's so important that that's the focus. Like, I'm not focused on the clients at this point. Our agents are focused on the clients, and I'm focused on the agents so that they can focus on their clients in the best way possible. And so that's how I look at our business and our management team when we talk. It's all about the agents.
Yeah, I love that. And then I've had a lot of conversations with team leaders lately, Jake, and they're telling me that it's kind of a race to the bottom with splits. So if someone wants to have an off-air conversation, how do they get a hold of us for a one-on-one call if they're feeling like, man, I'm losing agents because of splits? I
Yeah.
know culture has a big part of how they can help that without having to race to the bottom with splits. So how do they get a hold of us if that's the case and they want to have a private conversation?
Yeah, and there's 5 or 6 pieces that go to it, but yeah, just book us. Just click the link below. You can jump on our calendar. We aren't paid coaches. We don't do coaching, but we collaborate with other agents, team leaders across the country, and we love masterminding and sharing everything that we're doing. We'll open up our entire playbook on what we do, how we do it, and look forward to chatting with any of you that are interested in talking.
Absolutely. And we're always looking for growth partners as well in the industry. So if you've been thinking about any kind of changes at all and you'd like to pick our brain on, business, growing teams, structures, anything at all on the topic, jump on that call as well. Book a call with the Calendly link below. Remember to comment below anything that you'd like to collaborate with and share about your team or just give us a fire emoji or thumbs up or anything just to support the video's growth here on this channel. Share it with anyone you might think that will get value out of it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos. And until next time, my name is JJ Velador. And my co-host Jake Rockwell. Take them out, man.
Hey, thanks all. Have a great rest of your day.